Now, regarding monomial, you know, mono in Greek language means one. So monomial is a one term, and term means a unit. Monomial, third one, is a number example like 5. 5, it is unique, separate, it's one piece, so we call it monomial. Also monomial is a variable, example like x. X also is unique, one part, one term, so it is a monomial. Now monomial is also a product of a number and variable, example like 5x squared. As long 5x or 5x squared as in one term, it is called also monomial, but must be a non-negative integers. Exponents must be always positive, not power negative. If it is power negative, it is not a monomial. Now look to this example. We have x minus 2 is not a monomial. Why? Because x is one term and negative 2 is another term, so we have two terms, so it's not monomial. In the future you will know that we call it binomial. 3x minus 5 is also not a monomial, because 3x alone itself is one term and minus 5 is another term, so together we have more than one term, so in the future also it would be known as binomial. So these terms are not. Now after we finish the warm-up and the basic of monomials, we go back multiplying monomials. Monomial means what? Mono in Greek language is one. So monomial is a one term. Now for example, number 5 alone is, we call it monomial. Okay, 52 is a number also, we call it monomial. 103 is also a number, we call it monomial. But we cannot say 5 plus 2. Now here variable is alone also, it's also monomial. So x is a monomial, 5 is monomial. If we multiply them together, it will be one term also. So 5x or even 5x squared is also monomial. Now if we divide x over 21, as long all the fraction is under one power, so this is a monomial. Look here, not monomial. Look, x over 21 is not a monomial, but x over 21 also only one power, this is, we call it monomial. So this is the terms which are not monomial when we have it like this as a fraction, and we have to the power negative 2, and if we have an expression with two terms or more like this, x minus 2, this is two terms, 3x squared plus 5x plus 2 are three terms, so these are more than one monomial, so we call it not monomial, it's all binomial, trinomial, you know it later. So I hope it is all clear for you. Thank you. Now, the first concept about this lesson is product of powers. Why we are learning this? Most of the questions comes in math, simplify. Is to simplify, you have to know many concepts of simplifying monomials. One of the first one is the product of powers. What it means, if you have an x times x, this, what is the power of this, is 1. Without writing on it, we know it is 1. So what we will do to the power, we add them, so we get the answer x. 1 plus 1 is 2, so x is squared. So x times x is x squared. Now if we have y squared times y cubed, so what do you think would be the answer? As you said, we add the powers. So when we multiply two terms, same basic and different powers, we add the powers. So 2 plus 3 would be 5. Let's take another example like this. Now look, first of all we deal with the coefficients of the variables. So what's the coefficient here is 6, and what's the coefficient here is 2. So we multiply 6 times 2 first. So this we get 12. Now, this term with this term, x cubed into times x to power 7. So as we said, we add the power, so 3 plus 7 is 10. So x to power 10. And then y cubed times y to the power 4 is y to the power 3 plus 4 is 7. So y to the power 7. So that will be the answer after simplifying the product of the powers. I hope it's clear and understood. Thank you very much. Product of powers. To multiply two powers that has the same base and their exponents. Like the symbol a to power m times a to power p equal a to power m plus p. Example, a to power 3 times a to power 5 gives you a to power 3 plus 5, which is a to power 8. Also, for the coefficients, with coefficient example we have 6 times 5, 6x to power 5 into 2x. So we multiply first 6 times 2 and x to power 5 and x. So 6 times 2 will be at the bottom is 12, and x to power 5 times x to power 1 would be x to power 6. The concept of power of a power. To find the power of a power, multiply the exponents, like a to power m all to the power p. So it would be a to power m times p. If you ask why, look, because if you have x squared to the power 3, it means the x squared multiplied by itself 3 times. So x squared times x squared times x squared, which means x to power 6. So x to power 2 to the all to power 3 is x to power 2 times 3, which is x to power 6. Thank you very much. Second concept for simplifying monomials is power of the power. If you have a monomial term which is with power and itself has a power, like x squared, and this x squared has another power to power 3. What it means, this one? It means x squared multiplied by itself 3 times. So if you x squared times x squared times x squared, you add the power. So 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, so x to power 6. So no need now to make it in factoring the variables. It's better for you just multiply the power and you get the answer. So x equal 2 times 3, 6, so x to power 6. That's it. I hope it's easy. Now suppose you have power to the power a number, like 2 to the power 2 to the power 3 to the power 4. Now we have 2 itself power 2 and the whole term is power 3 and this whole term is power 4. So as we said, the best thing is to multiply the power to get the whole answer. So first 2, it will be 2. First multiply this to 2 times 3 is 6, all to the power 4, which gives me 2. 6 times 4 is 24. So simplify this one, it will be 1, 6, 7, 7, 7, 1, 2, 6. So we simplify the number from this to this. I hope it's clear and understood. We'll make another last example. Now, if I have a monomial like 2x squared y cubed and all have the power 4, so what will be the answer? So first of all, work individual for each variable and number. Start with 2. 2 will be to power 4 times x to the power 2 times 4 is 8. Times y, 3 times 4 is 12. So 2 to the power 4 is 16, x to the power 8, y 12. And that will be the final answer after simplifying this kind of powers. I hope it's all clear and understood. Thank you very much. To simplify any expression, monomial expression, write an equivalent expression in which, so you have to write another expression which is equal to it. Each variable base appears exactly once. That is the first step to do. Each variable base appears exactly once. The second one, there are no powers of powers. So try to eliminate the powers of powers. Third one, all fractions are in simplest form. So try to simplify the fractions. So if you have 2 over 4, make it 1 over 2. Thank you very much.